Welcome to slavery.
No.
You'll be my footstool. And at my command, you lick the dog shit from my boot heel.
Ooh.
Spot.
A hypnotic dance, a killer stare, and a thirst for blood, Santanico Pandemonium is the ultimate mix of beauty and terror. Played by the mesmerizing Salma Hayek, this iconic From Dusk Till Dawn villain proves that danger has never looked this good. But what makes her so unforgettable? Let's dive into why Santanico remains one of the most legendary female villains in horror history.
Because I don't think you're worthy of human blood. You feed on the blood of stray dogs. Since you'll be my dog, your new name will be Spot.
Few cinematic entrances can match Santanico Pandemonium's. When she steps onto the stage at the Titted Twister in From Dusk Till Dawn, time practically stops. Dressed in a barely there outfit, and carrying a massive snake, she owns the room with an almost supernatural presence. Her dance is hypnotic, luring in both the audience and the film's unsuspecting characters. She doesn't say much at first, but who needs words when you have that level of on-screen dominance? Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez knew exactly what they were doing when they gave her this unforgettable moment. Santanico is proof that if someone is too attractive, they're probably a vampire. Or at the very least, a walking red flag.
No thanks. I already had a wife.
I'm not gonna drain you completely. You'll be my slave.
Just when you think she's simply there to entertain, the film takes a hard left turn into horror. One moment she's mesmerizing everyone, and the next, BM, she's a full-blown vampire, fangs bared and ready to feast. Her transformation is terrifying yet fascinating. Unlike traditional horror vamps, she doesn't just go for a quick bite, she rips her victims apart like an apex predator. The contrast between her sensual presence and her monstrous side makes her one of the most memorable femme fatale in horror cinema. Talk about a mood swing! 1 second you're enjoying a performance, the next you're on the menu. Santanico isn't just any vampire, she's the queen of the damned at the Titted Twister. Other vamps follow her lead, making her one of the most powerful beings in the film. But like all great villains, she meets her demise at the hands of the heroes. Even though her screen time is short, her impact is massive. Salma Hayek's portrayal made Santanico Pandemonium a horror icon, leading to spin-offs, TV adaptations, and countless tributes in pop culture. She might not have survived the night, but her legacy sure did. Honestly, if you're going to go out like a legend, dancing, fangs out, and making sure no one forgets your names.
Richie, get back here.
Santanico Pandemonium is proof that beauty and horror make a deadly combination. With her hypnotic charm, terrifying transformation, and unforgettable presence, she remains one of the greatest femme fatale in horror history. What's your favorite Santanico moment?
Nick and Amy will be gone, but then we never really existed. Nick loved a girl I was pretending to be. Cool girl. She's a cool girl. Cool girl is hot. Cool girl is gay. Cool girl is Zamal babe, who talks football and endures buffalo wings.
She's beautiful, she's brilliant, and she's absolutely terrifying. Gone Girl's Amy Dunne isn't just a femme fatale, she's a full-blown psychological nightmare. Played to perfection by Rosamund Pike, Amy doesn't need superpowers or weapons to destroy people, just a journal, a plan, and a terrifying level of control. Let's break down why Amy Dunne is one of the most manipulative and dangerous villains in modern cinema.
Buffalo wings at Hooters. When I met Nick Dunne, I knew he wanted cool girl and beer watching Adam Sandler movies. I ate cold pizza. I lived in the moment. I was fucking game.
On the surface, Amy seems like the dream girl. She's smart, sophisticated, and charming, exactly the kind of woman who could make any guy feel like the luckiest man alive. And that's exactly the problem. Because with Amy, nothing is ever as it seems. She doesn't just lie, she orchestrates reality itself. She creates a version of herself so convincing that no one questions it. Until, of course, she disappears and frames her husband for murder. Some couples fight with words, some with passive-aggressive texts. Amy just fakes her own death and lets the FBI do the rest.
And for him, I'll admit, I was willing to try, and remained a size 2. I blew him, semi-regularly. Game. I can't say I didn't enjoy some of it. Sharper. I inspired him.
Amy isn't just smart, she's dangerously calculating. Every move she makes is designed to be airtight. She fakes a pregnancy, bleeds herself out to stage a crime scene, and leaves behind a diary filled with lies, all to make sure her husband, Nick, goes down for her murder. And the scariest part? It works. The media eats it up, the police are convinced, and suddenly, Nick isn't just a man, he's America's most hated villain. That's the power of Amy Dunne. If Amy ever tells you don't worry, I have a plan, run. Just run.
Humor and ease. But I made him smarter to rise to my level. I forged the man. We were happy pretending to be other people. We were the happiest couple we knew.
Just when you think she's done, Amy one-ups herself. After realizing her new life isn't as glamorous as she planned, she kills a man, stages it as self-defense, and returns home like a conquering queen. And the craziest part? Nick can't do anything about it. He knows the truth, but Amy has him cornered with her pregnancy lie and media control. It's not just a win, it's a checkmate. Marriage is all about compromise. In Amy's case, it's just compromising your entire life and free will.
Of my dreams. We married. He actually expected me to love him unconditionally. Then he You think I'd let him destroy me and end up happier than ever? My cute, charming, salt-to-the-earth misery.
Amy Dunne isn't your typical movie villain. She doesn't fight, she doesn't chase, she controls. With nothing but her intelligence and cold-blooded determination, she turns the world against her husband and walks away without a scratch. What's your favorite Amy Dunne moment? Let me know in the comments! And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more deep dives into cinema's most terrifying villains. Until next time, remember, if your partner starts writing a detailed diary, maybe check it before it makes the news.